Morning. Welcome. It's Kerry's for breakfast. It's Monday morning. It is October 23rd. I'm Andrew Morrissey, and this is a blank space. Elaine is off today. She had a busy weekend with the film festival, which I'm sure she'll tell us about when she's back on the show tomorrow morning. So if, Elaine, you're watching this, hi, but besides that fact, we do have a busy show as per usual today. Weather-wise, well, it's actually a bit of a weird one out there in that it's quite mild this morning. It's actually a decent morning out there. We're going to see generally isolated showers spread across the county in some parts today. There will be a few nice and bright and sunny spells in places, but generally lots of cloud cover. But mild enough again, top temperatures of 14 to 17 degrees. Now, papers this morning for the 23rd. The Irish Times leads with this morning, Donoghue to demand action from bankers on trackers. That's the story that the front page of the Irish Times have gone with. The Examiner then says, banks facing fines for tracker scandal. They also talk about a very tragic story. 2 workers have died while repairing storm damage in Cork and in Wicklow. It's also in the Examiner as well this morning. And the Independent then say massive fines to curb trial by social media. A new law will make tech giants liable for online content, which is probably just about time as well that people can say and do whatever they like on the internet, you see, like right now. So probably justified, I think. That's in the Independent this morning. Top trends, things that people have been talking about overnight online. Gemma Collins. Now, I had to Google her. I couldn't remember who she was. I knew the name. I knew her from I'm a Celebrity when she refused to do anything, but she was from The Only Way is Essex. She's trending in Ireland and the UK this morning because she was presenting an award at the Teen Awards in the UK, and as she was walking on, there's like a trap door where some of the musicians kind of shoot up through. Yeah, she fell through it. It was open, and she went straight down, and people are talking about that this morning, and I've seen the video, and the poor girl, it's kind of funny, but you'd be mortified for her. That's trending. X Factor is trending. We now know who the live show acts will be after the judges' houses. So I watched some of it last night. I didn't see the whole thing, but that's trending in Ireland this morning. And The Walking Dead. It was back in America last night. So it's back on our TV screens tonight. I'm a huge fan of The Walking Dead. I know there are people watching this who probably aren't, but it's so good. If you've never watched it, or you're not into zombies or whatever, I respect that. That's fine. But if you decide you're going to get into it and you do want to watch it, just bear in mind that you'll become addicted very quickly. Anyway, it's back tonight. Season 8, I want to say. Other stories then, other than the X Factor, Little Mix, kind of, I suppose, X Factor related. They're in the paper this morning because they've made their first million each, or 3.5 million each. They've made, from music, merchandise, the touring and everything else, they're finally now officially millionaires. And that's everything from the song Black Magic helped them out there, but merchandise as well as helped them in the touring as well. But Perry, Jesse, Leanne and Jade are now officially millionaires. God, they won the X Factor. How does it say here? I can't remember when they won. It was a few years ago, so it's kind of mad to think that it's taken this long because they're so popular. On the show this morning, obviously Elaine's in here, but it's the deadline day for our Halloween ghost writing story competition thingy-mabob. The deadline is today at 5 o'clock, so if you're still interested in entering, there's plenty of time. It's open to students, pupils in primary schools all over the county, and it needs to be up to 700 words. If you want to do it, you can email breakfast@radiokerry.ie, and you can post them as well, although don't do that, actually, it won't work. You can hand them in here to our offices on Main Street in Tralee, and we'll take a look at them from tomorrow. Our judging panel will be part of some of our staff here at Radio Kerry. And the prize, if you didn't know, is a €100 voucher for the Carney Outlet Centre, which we've done last year. And we'll also turn your story into a real-life podcast. We'll bring it to life in our production department, which is just done that way. And we will get you in studio with Elaine and I on Friday morning, and we'll actually play your story to the entire county. So that's the prize. Get working on it if you want, and 5 o'clock today is the deadline day as well, all right? Plenty of tunes on the show this morning. We'll do the listeners' Wheel of Anything because Elaine is obviously off today. And I'm going to give away one of our breakfast gift packs, and the answer is, I'm going to read this to you, when they move their things from where they should be. Okay? So if you're watching this, and I call out a question on the radio, that's the answer. When they move things from where they should be. As per usual, you can get in touch on Snapchat. You can text or WhatsApp 083 300 3300. And if you want to get a shout out on air, just comment on this. Let us know what you did for the weekend, and I'll make sure I do that. It's coffee time.